Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about actually what I think are some great skincare products. A lot of these have amazing formulations, some great ingredients. I've seen really awesome results from them, but in the end, they all have one small flaw. They all have fragrance in them. And I am just tired of fragrance in skincare. So I'm here today to make a plea from a little beauty consumer like myself, a message to these brands to please stop putting fragrance in your skincare. We all know by now that fragrance can set us up for irritation. Even if you aren't currently sensitive, it can put you at risk for developing a sensitivity. They're in there just to maybe aid to the pleasure of using the product, even sometimes to help with marketing, but there's absolutely no benefits to it. So I'm here today to put this message out to brands, and I thought this would be a fun series on my channel. Let me know down below if there's any other requests that you have for brands. If there's any burning wishes that you have, any pleas, if you will, maybe products that you'd like to see repackaged, you love the formula, but you just hate the faulty packaging, or products that you never want to see to be discontinued. I know for me, I don't know about you guys, but every time I see a favorite product go on sale, I get that little twinge of nervousness, like, oh my gosh, are they gonna pull this product from the shelves? What am I gonna do? I don't have a replacement for that product. So yeah, leave your little consumer pleas down below. I thought this would be a fun sounding board, if you will, a little outlet for us all to just complain a little bit to these brands. I don't want to make this super negative. I always wanted my channel to just be truthful and honest, but I still want to be respectful to brands. But in the end, we are putting our hard-earned money towards these products, and we should be getting what we want out of them. Maybe this series could be a way to get our recommendations out to these brands. Not that they're listening to a little old channel like myself, but like I said, just a fun little outlet for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Let me know other ideas, any other wishes that you have from these brands. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I will include some recommendations too. I'll include the fragrant product and then the product that is fragrance free that I think is a great alternative. So the first product I wanted to talk about that this pains me a little bit, I have to be honest, because I recommended this before and I never actually realized that there is a natural fragrance in here. So the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty was one of my favorite moisturizers, and you know what? It still is. I still will use this from time to time on my chapped areas like my elbows, my knees, but I don't think I'll be using this on my face anymore. I've never gotten any irritation from this, but I have a little story for you. But this actually, it has some great things in here. There's colloidal oatmeal, which can be really soothing, ceramides to help restore your skin's barrier, to help to keep moisture in. But there's also eucalyptus oil in here. And I never noticed this because there's not really a potent scent to it. But my daughter actually recently, we used this on her underneath her nose and above her lips. She had this chapped area, and my husband's telling me about it. I'm at work. I'm like, grab my First Aid Beauty Cream. It's really soothing. It might help her redness. So he puts it on her, and her reaction, it cracks me up what she said. I have to start writing these things down, I swear. It's so funny. But she was like, Dad. He's like, what's going on? What happened? She's like, it's spicy. And she starts bawling. And he's like, spicy? What are you talking about? Well, here she uses the word spicy for it when she talks about something burning on her skin. Right descriptive word, maybe wrong context, I get it. But oh my gosh, that cracked me up. But in the end, so I get home from work and I'm looking at these ingredients. I'm like, oh my gosh, crap, there's eucalyptus oil in here, which is an essential oil. Essential oils can be super irritating. Some of them do have benefits. One essential oil that I will accept in skincare is tea tree oil. I've seen great blemish fighting results from those. Anytime I have a blemish, I reach for the Body Shop, the one in the green bottle. I'll link it up here. But that one, for some reason, always clears up my acne if I get a little breakout. But I don't want to see it in a moisturizer that's sitting on my skin. I know they say that eucalyptus can be soothing, but it still puts us at risk for irritation. If anything, just leave all these nice humectants and emollients in here. That is going to soothe our skin, not these essential oils. So yes, according to my daughter, this cream is spicy on the skin. But other great moisturizers that I just wanted to throw in here and recommend. I've been loving the Milk Moisturizer. The vegan Milk Moisturizer has awesome ingredients in here. There's squalene in here, also shea butter, really thick and occlusive, great if you have dry skin, super rich. And then the Versed Skin Soak Rich Moisturizer Cream. I've been using this as a daytime moisturizer. It's a little bit more lightweight than the Milk Moisturizer is, but it gives such great hydration to the skin. It leaves a nice dew to the skin, and it's just it feels so soothing and instantly plumping on the skin. Love this moisturizer. Another great one is by Biosense. I don't have it in front of me, but it's a Mega Repair Cream that also has squalene in there. Also some good like free fatty acids that help to maintain your skin's barrier, help to keep your hydration in. That's a great one. But yeah, this First Aid Beauty one, so bummed by this because I always had in my head, because it had that cool little oatmeal in here, it's supposed to be soothing. I never assumed that there was an essential oil in here. My fault for not looking at the ingredients better, but yeah, bummer about that. And then let's talk about serums. My favorite serum of all time has to be Sunday Riley's Good Genes. I still will recommend this because I really do think this is one serum that gives you almost instantaneous results. But I'll save this for the nights when maybe if I have an event the next day, if I want to just give myself just an instant facial, this gives instant plumping. It's amazing what this does for your skin. Brightening, smoothness, it gives such a nice velvety feel the next day. Your skin feels just rehydrated and renewed. Now, I've never experienced any irritation from this. While it is a lactic acid treatment, it's very gentle. The pH is low at 2.5, so you have that strong pH to get the results you want, but somehow this formulation, it really counteracts the acidic environment. Like, it really feels gentle on the skin somehow. Never gotten redness from this, never any irritation. But unfortunately, there is lemongrass in here, which lemongrass, it really doesn't have any benefit to the skin. It's just in here to help with the, not even the good smell of this. This stuff stinks, in my opinion. I feel like it smells like a cleaning product. But yeah, it's just in here to maybe give a citrus smell to this, but I just wish it wasn't in here because I hesitate to recommend this sometimes. It really does give great results, but if you have any kind of sensitive skin, any sensitivities, you might not get along with that. Another serum that I love the results from is this Kate Somerville Liquid Exfoliate. This is another AHA serum. It has glycolic, lactic acid in here, but it does have a lot of fragrant ingredients. I get the most glowing skin from this in the morning, just some great smoothing effects, but it has a lot of, like I said, fragrant properties in here. So not a huge fan of that. There's other non-scented serums that I really like even better. The Ordinary's lactic acid, I get the same exfoliating gentle effects. Also, Cosrx's glycolic, is it the no, I think it's called the AHA Whitehead Resurfacing Treatment. I'll insert that below as well. That has a glycolic acid of 7%, but it's still really gentle on the skin. Love that one, and it's non-scented. So yeah, there's some great alternatives. Love Good Genes. I definitely would repurchase that. I probably won't repurchase that Kate Somerville, but yeah, it does give great results, but unfortunately there's fragrance in both of them. And then let's talk Mario Badescu. So I feel like he does have some gems in his skincare line. A lot of them do contain irritating ingredients. You just have to kind of pick and choose which ones you would pick up, which ones that would get along with your skin. I do love his refreshing sprays. I never had any irritation from them. They just feel so soothing and hydrating on the skin, but they all have fragrance in them. They're these light, pleasant fragrances, but unfortunately, I probably won't repurchase them because there's just so many other great options. Another one being this one by Youth to the People. This is their Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. This is a new favorite by me. There's so many great things in here. There's hyaluronic acid. They actually have a pentapeptide high up on the ingredient list. Peptides can help with plumping out our skin. They may even help with collagen production. Really awesome studies on them. Nothing super definitive, but I find that I always get results when I use a peptide in my skincare. Now, you do have to be careful with refreshing mists because they can actually enhance transepidermal water loss. So when I use sprays like this, I like to, do a little mist or two. Oh, this feels so good on the skin. It has almost, it's unscented, but it still has almost, this sounds weird, but like a sterile smell to it. It smells like something we would use in the hospital, as weird as that sounds, but it just smells clean. I don't know. But such a pleasant spray. I love it. But yeah, I always like to seal these in with a moisturizer. I do from time to time will use these throughout the day when I just want to take down the powderiness of my makeup. But I think they're a great way to refresh your skin throughout the day, and I love this one by Youth to the People. Now let's talk about vitamin C. So please, brands, please stop putting citrus smelling oils vitamin C products. We don't need our vitamin C serums to smell like we just sliced into an orange. One in particular that I think could be potentially great is this one by Pixie Beauty, the vitamin C serum. This is their brightening concentrate. This actually has the gold standard ascorbic acid in here. Ascorbic acid, straight L-ascorbic acid, is one of the most studied forms of vitamin C. It might not be the most stable, but very effective for getting brightening results. But yeah, they ruin it with the fragrance. Now I will use this on my chest, on my décolleté area, and I have noticed some brightening from it, but now I hesitate to put it on my face because it's such a perfumed product. I'm just afraid of the irritation I would get from it. Now, 2 unscented vitamin C's that I love. This one by Tarte is great. It also has the ascorbic acid in here. It's in an airtight packaging. It's opaque, so it really protects the ingredients. And I really get great brightening results from this. There's glycolic in here, so you're getting some exfoliation. And then this one by Verse, the Stroke of Brilliance Vitamin C Serum, is great. Really affordably priced. I think it's $17, I want to say, $17 to $19. And this has a vitamin C derivative in here. Might not be as strong as your gold standard ascorbic acid, but still an effective vitamin C, and if anything, it's a little bit more stable. These derivatives are great because they still can be efficacious and they may have a little bit longer of a shelf life. There's also licorice root in here as well, which licorice root can be great for brightening the skin. All right, then let's talk essences. I've just been having a ball with these recently. While I don't think this is a necessary step in your skincare routine, I do find that they really add some extra hydration to my skin at the end of the night, and I just enjoy using them. They make my skin like plump and hydrated. You'll be seeing a lot more Korean skincare on my channel this year. I just love the simple ingredient list. They really just focus on the actives. Most of their products are fragrance free. You do have to watch out because I noticed there are some products have a lot of essential oils in them, but they're getting better with, you know, recognizing the needs and the wants from their customers, and they're actually taking things out of their products, which I really appreciate. Like that never happens in the USA. At least I never hear of that happening. And actually this brand specifically, Makeup, this essence actually used to have denatured alcohol in here, which they took out because of a lot of the reviews. Now the one flaw in this product, it still has that fragrance in here. But this is an amazing essence. This is literally glass skin in a bottle. This leaves your skin so dewy, so just juicy and glowy. I love this stuff, but I would love it even more if it didn't have that fragrance in here. I will say, this is one product though, the fragrance does kind of, I don't know, it's a refreshing feel in the skin. The smell is just glorious. I love the smell. But I know deep down inside, it's probably not doing good things for my skin. But a nice alternative to this is this one by Dear Claire's. This is their Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. This is a product unlike any other I've ever tried. It almost has like a thin, like watery gel consistency. Maybe not quite a gel, it's super watery, but it has some like consistency to it. It feels so good going onto the skin, just so moisturizing and hydrating. It's really smoothing on the skin. I love this so much. And even if I have some like inflammation or breakouts, I feel comfortable using this over those irritated areas because if anything, it soothes the skin. Love this stuff. This is great. Another product I'd love to see them remove fragrance from is this product by Glossier. This is their Priming Rich Moisturizer. This has an amazing rich, the consistency is like velvet going onto the skin. It's really smoothing, and I love that it's a moisturizer and primer in one. Really moisturizes the skin and it smooths and preps your skin before makeup. But this smells like you just walked into a spa, and maybe not the best way, at least for me anyway. I'm not a big fan of a lavender scent. This smells like straight lavender essential oil. So I'm not really comfortable with this sitting underneath my makeup. If this didn't have that lavender oil in here, I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. I love what this does for my skin, but I'm just afraid of the irritation from this anymore. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this. Another one I don't have in front of me, but the Smashbox Primerizer, great unscented formula. Right, so speaking of prepping your face, an SPF. The last thing I want in my SPF is a fragrance. SPFs, especially the chemical SPFs, can already be potentially irritating. So yeah, we don't need any more sensitizing ingredients in there. And there's this one by Ren. I don't have it in front of me right now, but it's their mattifying sunscreen, and it's an SPF of 30, I believe. It's a great like priming agent for it right before you do your foundation. It really even smooths in your pores. You're getting your SPF protection from it. But there's like linalool in there, there's citronellol, things I don't want to see in sunscreen. It's a shame because it has such a great formula, but now I'm really trying to reach for unscented SPFs. This one by Purito is great. It's the Comfy Water Sunblock SPF of 50, great formulation. It's really velvety smooth on the skin. It's just mattifying enough, not too matte, which is pretty hard to find when it comes to a mineral sunscreen. So I really appreciate that. And there's no fragrance in here. It's just a great SPF. Great on its own, great underneath makeup, doesn't pill at all, great formulation. This was a brand that actually did listen to their consumers. They took out their essential oil that was in here. This used to be a fragranced SPF. So very cool. I'd love to see that more often. And yeah, I guess that's where we'll end this video. Hopefully brands will start to take some fragrance out of these skincare products. Let me know your opinions down below. Do you guys think fragrance in skincare is necessary? If you're applying a product, do you actually like that fragrant experience? Do you want to see it mixed all together? And then also let me know down below your request as a beauty consumer, all your consumer please. If you had a CEO of a brand standing in front of you and you could just shake their shoulders and ask for one particular thing from them, what would it be? I'd love to know, and let me know if you guys think this would be a fun idea for a series. I think it'd be fun. Always love hearing from you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. See you guys.